also keeping an eye on what's known as our La Niña pattern, right? It dominated much of the winter. It's been on pause for a brief period of time. So let's talk about its brief return, shall we, real quick? Because what we see in a La Niña winter, this is our polar jet stream. Typically what you see is a rise to the north in that polar jet stream. What's that mean? Well, it means that the cold air is locked up way up there in Canada, and south of that polar jet stream, we're typically much warmer, but we're also much drier as well. That's what the pattern has been like. You'll note, too, that in the Pacific Northwest, however, that does bring in an increased threat for not just showers, but, of course, thunderstorms as well. And then eventually, by late this month, we're expecting a couple of what we call undulations, right? Almost looks like a roller coaster ride here, where that cold returns to parts of the Great Lakes states, and then, of course, the Northeast. We mentioned, though, that south of that polar jet, it's usually warm and dry. Well, that's exactly what we're anticipating by mid to late January. And, boy, we could use some dry periods out west, especially California, which has just been super soaked with rain, compliments of our ongoing atmospheric river. You take a look at the temperature out this way in the Four Corners, yeah, from Vegas over toward LA, Albuquerque, New Mexico, up towards Salt Lake City, likely expecting temperatures to be a few degrees above average. On the other side of the coin, though, is the Midwest and Great Lakes, where by mid to late January, we're expecting likely cooler than normal temperatures. So Chicago and then upstate Michigan, you head up towards, say, Mackinac City, Mackinac Island, over toward Beaver Island. We're talking to you. It'll be perhaps a little bit more cooler just because of that big old dip in our jet stream. One thing that I always watch out for when we see things like that, I like to think about our jet stream as our active storm track. So you see little storms fire up over here, and they love nothing more than to ride along this our jet stream here. So could that actually bring an increased threat for perhaps some snowmakers to the Northeast? Well, you know, I'm not going to put all my eggs in that basket. If I had a dozen, I'd probably put 9 in that basket. So not the whole thing, but certainly something to look forward to. So this is very big and broad pictured, right? When we start talking about patterns in the atmosphere, it doesn't mean that this is going to happen tomorrow. It basically means that we're looking way out, 7, 10, again, several weeks out, what the forecast could look like. So long story short, that's what the general gist on things start to look like. I want to bring in my buddies, not only Nick, but also Haley. And guys, I don't know about you, I'm kind of excited about this, this possible little change up, because I don't want to throw the carriage before the horses, but in the next week and a half-ish or so, we've got some active weather along the East Coast. The
GFS is doing its thing. It's throwing out something funky. It's saying, hey, we could have a big storm. I have a vacation, so I hope that doesn't happen, because the meteorologist in me can't take a vacation when something like this really takes hold. But basically, we've got a very strong ridge of high pressure out across the west. But then typically on the eastern side, that correlates to a very big trough digging in, cold air spreading all across the Northeast, the upper Midwest, and even into the Southeast. So I know we've been scorching hot, and even right now, it's been pretty mild across the Northeast. That likely not going to be the case for late and mid-January.
Yeah, so this is still a ways away, as Michael was just saying, but there's a lot to watch out for. The Euro model not necessarily biting on it, so we'll see what happens as time goes on. But I think a lot of people, I was actually out on the streets yesterday asking people if, you know, snow maybe loses its magic a little bit after Christmas, and most of them say yes. Yeah. So I don't know how excited people will be for this, but it's certainly something to watch out for next week.
I'm excited about it. And, you know, let me just kind of throw it out there. What we're basically telling you is that we could see a big old storm in the mid-Atlantic and Northeast by the time we get to late next week. And could there be like a ton of snow in spots? Yeah. There's a chance.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big chance. There's also a decent degree of uncertainty. True. Where the GFS favors this storm phasing. It's a couple different pieces of energy all coming together, and then riding up the northeast coast and being closer to the coast, so more impactful, where we could have big time snow totals. This is the blockbuster storm. That's the ceiling of this. Then the floor is a little more of what the Euro likes to say, and it still phases something, takes a little bit longer, and it pulls it out into the Atlantic, so less in the way of impacts for the Atlantic.
So what does Haley
coast.
want? You want the GFS that takes it out to sea, or are
Yeah.
you hoping for the...
No, it needs to go away.
I've
got a vacation.
This is the first time that you and I are like at odds with this.
I know.
would love to see a big old snowstorm, Philly, New York, like that would be
I mean,
awesome.
I would love to see it, but it's always when I have time.
Exactly.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm a
though.
target.
You're gonna be on vacation and you're not gonna be able to unplug.
No,
You're
I
gonna
won't be able to get to vacation. Is the problem? Because with a storm like this, travel is going to
Gotcha.
be
Yeah.
wreaking havoc.
It's
so time
true.
frame
Gotcha,
late
gotcha.
next week, Friday, Saturday. We'll keep you posted.
Yes.